Good afternoon, Country Day, and happy welcome to Friday. And it is another town hall meeting. We're getting really close to the end of the year. We'll have a few more days left next week. Just a heads up, a reminder that Monday is a holiday, and you will have school on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Grades are coming out shortly after that, so make sure you have all your assignments wrapped up. Okay, with us today we have Miss Kahn, we have Dr. Peppa, and we have Miss Bornmann as well. Mr. Laurie will be jumping in just a second with some questions, and here we go. Mr. Laurie.
Hey, middle school, happy Friday when this comes out. I'm hoping you're having a good week. We're almost there. I think that we are missing you and we're missing having you around on campus, and we're sorry that this is the way that we're going to end the year, but we're all really proud of how hard you've been working to make sort of the last quarter and the last part of the school year work in this format. So just in thinking about our community and thinking about how we continue to build community, just wanted to continue our practice of getting to know our teachers a little bit better. So I'm going to start asking some questions to Mrs. Kahn, Dr. Novell, and Mrs. Bornmann. So here we go. Mrs. Kahn, we'll start with you. What is your favorite breakfast food?
Oh my gosh, that's really tough. That's a tough one. Probably eggs. I actually am not a big fan of sweet things in the morning. So I definitely like something savory. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with eggs.
Okay, and quick follow-up question. I think I know the answer to this, but coffee or tea or neither?
It's gonna be neither. I don't drink caffeine or really hot beverages. So
Okay.
water for me.
Okay. Dr. Novell?
I like cereals, muesli, and fruit, and then sweet.
Okay.
And definitely café con leche. Café au lait, it's coffee with milk. Yeah, very European.
Okay. Mrs. Bornmann?
So my new favorite is avocado toast. That's been my quarantine breakfast of choice, and definitely an Earl Grey with milk. I think Mr. Laurie and we share that favorite beverage in the morning. So
Absolutely. All right, second round of questions. What was your favorite game to play as a child? We'll start with Mrs. Kahn.
Oh, okay. Favorite game. I guess I'll think about my favorite board game. I loved Sorry when I was a kid. Especially because I remember playing that early on. It's an easy game to play as a kid. And I remember playing that a lot with my sister or babysitters or whenever they were around. So
Yeah, that's a good one. I play that one a lot now.
Sure.
Dr. Novell?
As a board game, Monopoly. That was one of my favorites. And then as a game, playing soccer, football.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Mrs. Bornmann?
also Monopoly was a favorite board game, and we played a lot of cards growing up. So we played things like King, Gin, and Pinochle, which we learned at a very young age. So a lot of fun.
Okay. All right, so here's our next question. Would you rather be traveling or staying home? I know that's kind of a tough question, but let's just say you had to choose to be a traveler or staying home.
Sure. Yeah. I really am an introvert, so I do like staying home, but I love travel. So I'm going to say traveling. Even though it sometimes goes against my inner nature, it is something I really enjoy and strive for in my life. So yeah.
Great.
I am definitely a traveler, although having 3 kids, I'm becoming more a stay-home person. But yeah, I used to be a traveler. I love traveling.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree. I definitely prefer to travel. I like to stay home and rejuvenate, but it's so fun to explore different places in different parts of the world.
So quick follow-up for each of you. What's maybe a top 5 travel place, like one place that you would recommend?
That we've been to?
Yep.
Finland. I think Finland is amazing. And especially, I was only there in the summer, so I can't say maybe I wouldn't recommend the winters. But I really enjoyed being on the beach at 11:30 at night and it being light out. So I would say that's my top 5.
Okay.
Can we pick more than one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my first one is Peru and the Machu Picchu. One of my best trips in my whole life. And second one, Sweden, Stockholm. In the winter, amazing city, very different from everything. Even I'm from Barcelona, even being European, it shocked me in so many ways. So Peru and Sweden.
Okay.
And for me, Portugal, top number one of my most favorite places ever to visit. Would move there in a heartbeat. Alaska's beautiful too, amazing scenery and things you just can't even, I think, understand if you haven't been outside of the continental, 48.
Well, being stuck at home, it's really nice to kind of hear about these different places and think about where we can all go once we're past all of this. And so here's my last question for today. If you could choose a superpower, what would it be?
I think it goes along with all this talk of travel is teleportation. And I was thinking, flying is often one of the ones that people say, oh, I wish, flying or whatever, but it's going to take you a long time to get there. It's a lot of energy, like you're just going to spend a lot of time actually flying. So teleportation seems like a lot better of an option just to instantly be wherever you want. So that's what I would have.
Got it.
I will pick, I don't know if it would be brain power or eyes power to be able to read fast and get everything, to be able to read as many books as I could, because I know in my lifetime, I'm going to leave so many books that I'm not going to be able to read. So yeah, brain, eye power to read as much as I could.
Wow, those are good ones. I love teleportation, but I think for me it would be gills, like so that I could explore the ocean and go hang out with the whales and the dolphins. And so, I don't know, being a mermaid of some nature.
Well, thanks everybody for playing our game today. I think it's just another way for us to continue to get to know each other and to, share sort of ourselves with our students. So thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks to you.
Thanks everybody. Have a great day.